Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Biohazard Real Survival. In the last episode, Jill Valentine ventured through the Warren maze of the power room, dodging Chimera left and right, and managing to reconnect the circuit needed to power this elevator that leads to the final floor of the Arklay laboratory, as well as obtaining the final passcodes for the prison and the triple lock door, which I'm actually going to back and see right now. I'm so glad that there are no more of those zombies down here. Since I have the opportunity, I can activate the two remaining codes. There's the second and the third. That sound now means that the door to the prison is unlocked. Take that, umbrella security protocol. Now inside. Let's see where they've actually been keeping their unwitting test subjects for their experiments. This appears to be the room.
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
Oh, Chris, you're alive!
Of course. Damn it, we're in quite a predicament, Jill.
I know, Chris. Anyway, I have to open this room. It doesn't work. Well, Chris, I'll be sure to come back and help you soon. Will you wait here?
Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you.
Well, lo and behold, Chris Redfield is alive and well. Although, there's a button on the wall here, I think. Can we interact with it? Probably not. It's probably an alarm anyway, or something like that. But Chris Redfield, we've finally found him after all this time. Although that begs the question, how did he end up here, and what happened to him during his disappearance at the beginning of this whole ordeal? That will probably be lost under the vortex of video game logic, unfortunately. It's entirely possible Chris survived the Cerberus attack by his wits and training alone, but yeah. He also seems to know that Wesker has betrayed the stars. At least he's up to date on things. I want to go back to this. I'm going to go back here. It is entirely possible that I might have to use a first aid spray or two to deal with the situation. And that means saying fairly well to the almighty Mr. Shotty III. Your service has been honourable, but it will no longer be required. The reason I'm taking 3 first aid sprays is because I'm feeling incredibly paranoid about the ordeal that we must face. The tension in my shoulders right now speaks volumes. But we are on the home stretch, adventurers. Believe it or not, we're finally on the home stretch. It is, I believe it is time to make our way down to the final floor. No going back now.
Jill!
Jill, you're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going. What?
Again. Glitches, courtesy of Bandicam. Nothing I can do about that. But we have Barry Burton with us. 2 magnums are better than 1, even though I'm currently armed with the grenade launcher, because I want to save those magnum rounds. Just in case. Here we are on the final floor.
Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
Now it all makes sense.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
That explains his actions in the dormitory.
Cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars know anything about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
There he goes.
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl, but if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the Tyrant.
This is bad. Fortunately, we were saved. In the
Barry!
end.
Sorry, Jill.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, you know. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill!
Yes, what?
Do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then. What?
Well, it appears we're venturing into the final laboratory here in Arklay, the most ominous of them all. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Anyway, behold, the T-002 codename Tyrant, Umbrella's ultimate biological weapon. And it is alive. Oh yes, is it alive?
Can a creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
really. Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
But we can't let it live.
That's very true.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
Probably not a good idea to mess with that. If worst comes to worst, we have the triggering system, and with your help we should be able to get through the Chimera's Barry would... Oh dear word. Barry is messing with the Tyrant's computer system. He has appeared to have made a grievous error because the stasis fluid is draining. I know you wanted to cut off the Tyrant's life support, Barry, but that was a mistake. A very grave mistake. Because he just woken up and he is mad.
Damn you!
Bear? It can't control what it does.
Gotta move. Oh dear, do we have to move? Less than successful. Run into him, Jill. All those grenade rounds, and only one magnum bullet. I'm going to use that herb and lower the first aid spray. And the Tyrant is down, and we need to check on our companion Barry.
Barry! You're
He lives!
You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
Well, he is shaken, but he is very much alive. Oh dear word. It looks like the control device for this room. There he is, the ultimate biological weapon. Now let's get out of here, because I don't think it was that easy for us to defeat him. In fact, I know it wasn't.
What happened to Wesker?
What?
The triggering system has now been activated.
That's not good.
All researchers
Wesker made it
Wesker must have set
powerless.
it off.
take cover immediately.
There's not much time left for us.
Unlock all rooms for evacuation.
No, there isn't. So it's high time we hightailed it out of here. There's no reason to stay on B4 anymore. We need to find Chris and get the hell out of Dodge. Hopefully Wesker's actions have a silver lining to them, which they do, and that, thanks to the emergency, all the doors have now been unlocked. Which means we can now save Chris and get out of the mansion and the laboratory alive. The bad news is that well, all the doors have been unlocked. Oh dear word. Probably should have saved the shotgun just in case. And I'm going to do this just once. It's breaking the, I'm not in combat, so why not? Just this once, adventurers, breaking the manual reload clause. But, there is a bit of a side note here. Wesker, in order to get to the triggering system room, would have had to have run through all the Chimera. And given the fact that he is armed only with his own customized handgun Beretta, let's just say that, yeah, he didn't make it. We could go in there and find his corpse, but that would be a complete waste of time. We have to get out of here right now. That was incredibly close. Just time to get to Chris. Then hopefully find a way to reach Brad. Oh my word. Time is running out, but for this brief moment.
Oh, Jill!
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
So everything is done?
Well, almost, yes. Now let's go.
Oh,
Jill has a point there. It's not over yet. It's not over until it's over. But Chris is now with us. But, we're going to have to get out of here as quickly as possible.
let's go!
So he goes. We'll catch up with him shortly enough. No worries about that. No! How I managed to avoid getting hit by that Chimera, I couldn't even begin to tell you. But I did. Oh, and there are zombies over here that Chris managed to run past. And I'm going to do the same, because Chris did not have a weapon. And doing that means that I did not have to waste my magnum ammo in the slightest.
Let's go!
Let's get going indeed. But, last thing we need to do is, put away that, put away the now useless bazooka, and take the fourth, and, yeah, really wishing I didn't end up using... If I didn't have to use the first aid sprays from earlier, I would have more. But, there's a ladder. We shall climb it.
Hurry!
Three of us are together again, at long last. Now the store is open thanks to the emergency.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay? This is
Brad's helicopter is effectively running on fumes, and he is not exaggerating. It is indeed the last try. This is our last chance at making it out of here. That is a very long corridor to the helipad. There is an elevator over here that also has no power. The battery is pulled out thanks to the emergency. There is conveniently a battery on the floor, just in case. Well, we're almost home free, adventurers, but yeah, I'm going to end the episode here in order to calm my nerves, because yeah, not too long now. All we have to do is make our escape. So when we return, we shall restore power to that elevator, reach the helipad that we saw from the mansion, and finally get in contact with Brad once and for all, and finally leave this nightmare behind us forever. But knowing Biohazard, it has one final surprise in store for us, as befitting of a survival horror. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.